Week 5 of the NFL season begins tonight with the Rams and Seahawks, and this is a brand new Kickoff with Kelly. Good afternoon and welcome into Kickoff with Kelly. I'm Kelly Warner, and as always, I'm here to get you ready for another week of NFL action. But first, let's take a quick look back at Week 4 to see if I got anything right. Where tonight, the Eagles take on another NFC North opponent, the Packers, at what will be a deafening Lambeau Field. Therefore, I see them not only winning this game, but also having little to no issue covering a 4.5-point spread.
On second down, in the air and picked off by Bradham.
Bills Mafia will be electric as the Pats head to Buffalo in a can't-miss AFC East tilt between two unbeatens. You've got to take the upset every once in a while, and I'm doing it here. Give me the Bills and some broken tables in Buffalo.
They outlast the Bills in Orchard Park.
And march back home to host the 3-0 Cowboys with momentum on their side. But I have the Cowboys covering a 3-point spread.
Come away with an upset win.
A little snake bit this week, but let's be honest, everyone wins when the Dallas Cowboys lose. Let's put those picks in the rear view and move right ahead on to another edition of Love It or Leave It. Football fans are loving Minshew Mania after the rookie gunslinger led the Jaguars to a comeback win on the road in the Mile High City, improving his record to 2-1 as a starter. Though he had plenty of help with the likes of running back Leonard Fournette rushing for 225 yards, Minshew stepped up to provide Sunday's magic. He did more than just pass for 213 yards and 2 touchdowns, he did it with style. Thanks to his boisterous personality and his jaunty mustache, he is the folk hero Jacksonville has been waiting for. And he's made the Jaguars, the Jacksonville Jaguars, must-see TV. The Bucs are leaving the City of Angels with Big Mo after lighting up Los Angeles for 55 points in a shocking win. Jameis Winston tossed 385 yards and 4 touchdowns, his favorite target, former Penn Stater Chris Godwin. The 95 combined points in the game are tied for the 13th highest scoring game in NFL history. This big win and all this record breaking should be enough to fire the Bucs up for their division matchup against the Saints next Sunday. Now that we've covered the best of Week 4, let's move on to Week 5. Todd Gurley says Thursday games are the dumbest thing ever, but the Rams have something to prove after the Bucs brought their undefeated streak to an end and knocked them out of first place. This NFC West matchup is sure to be a good game, a top 10 offense against a top 10 defense in the same division. I have the Rams redeeming themselves and knocking the Seahawks into third. Now let's take a look at Sunday with this week's can't-miss matchups. This Sunday in Jerry World, we'll find out who's going to bounce back as both the Cowboys and Packers lost as favorites in Week 4. This is definitely the matchup of the week. Both of these teams are seeking redemption after their undefeated streaks came to an end. The Packers lost a close, competitive game 34-27, while the Cowboys lost to a team with their backup QB that didn't even score a touchdown. Dallas is favored here, but I think the Cowboys are overrated. They may prove me wrong, but you don't get Aaron Rodgers as an underdog often. I'll take the Packers on the money line. Life without Saquon has gone a lot better than Giants fans thought as Daniel Jones looks to win a third straight Sunday at home against Minnesota. Playing on the road has been an issue for the Minnesota Vikings 4 weeks into the season. The Giants fan base and the NFL in general are high on Danny Dimes, and I think he'll make this a good game, so I'll take the Giants plus the points, but Minnesota wins outright by a field goal. American football is spotlighted overseas this week as John Gruden takes his 2-2 Raiders halfway around the globe to take on the Bears on British soil. The Bears will be missing Mitch Trubisky after dislocating his left shoulder in Week 3, but with their impeccable defense and the Raiders losing Vontaze Burfict on theirs, the Bears will still be dominant in this game. Give me Chicago with the win in England. We've kicked off and now it's time to cash out. I am joined today by a man who enjoys the occasional wager, Andrew Destin. Andrew, thanks for being here with me.
Absolutely, it's all my pleasure.
All right, so Andrew, what are you betting on this week?
Well, I'm looking out at the Los Angeles Chargers. They're 6.5-point favorite taking on a winless team. Now, I know that the Chargers, since they've moved to Dignity Health Stadium, are only 6-11-1 against the point spread, but I don't see any way that they don't cover here.
That'll do it for this week's Kickoff with Kelly. Remember, brand new episodes every Thursday at 3 o'clock, streaming on Facebook Live. And if you missed us, check it out on Penn State Sports Night's YouTube channel. I'm Kelly Warner. Enjoy your weekend.